Every year, Cleveland Magazine comes out with an issue that has what it believes are Cleveland's top 20 suburbs. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. Hi guys, this is Patty with Patty Sells CLE. I make videos about all things Cleveland and Northeast and Northwest Ohio. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, I would appreciate if you would hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, leave a comment. I would appreciate it. Okay, today's episode, I'm going to talk about Cleveland Magazine's. Every year, it's a long anticipated an issue of the magazine of what Cleveland Magazine thinks are the top 20 suburbs in the Cleveland area. So what I'm going to do is talk about exactly what it is that they rank the suburbs on. And let me tell you right now, it's not all Cuyahoga County, which is the county that Cleveland's in. It's also Lake County, which is on the east, Lorain County in the west, Summit County in the south, and possibly Geauga County, which is also out there too. So we're talking a wide range of counties surrounding the downtown Cleveland area. So they take a lot of things into consideration. And I'm going to go through this with you first. So the first thing they take into consideration is safety. And they just look, everything's public record. So everything I say to you here, this is not my opinion. This is the Cleveland Magazine. You can pull this issue up and I'm just going to cover it and give you my spin on it. But this is all public records. So safety is the first thing they take into consideration. The crimes per 1,000 people, the population. So the safety rate, which obviously we want to live in a safe suburb. So safety is number one. Number two is education. And all they do is they go to the Ohio Department of Education website and they look up the state report card. And whenever I talk about a suburb, that's all I do too. I'm just giving you public information, what they are rated. So they go by the state report card. The third thing they go through is the median home sales price. And obviously they're looking to see, if this is a suburb where the median home price is $800,000, that's not really affordable to most people. So they do take the median home price into consideration. And along with that, the property taxes. And every video I make on a suburb, I always talk about property taxes because that's kind of a big deal. And in some suburbs, you can't afford much of a house because the property taxes are so high. So property taxes are very, very important. They also take into account population, the poverty rate, diversity rate, owner-occupied housing. And they get that information simply from the U.S. Census Bureau. Easy. Environmental infractions, which I thought was interesting. So if you have a lot of pollution or whatever in your suburb, that's going to go against you. The next one is community services, which is huge. Do you have youth services? Do you have senior services? Do you have swimming pools? Do you have parks? Do you have tennis courts, baseball diamonds? Stuff like that. Oh, how about garbage removal? Do you have free garbage or do you charge your residents to take the garbage out? How about free leaf pickup, free mulch, things like that, community services. Also, roads with sidewalks, which is interesting, which is probably why my suburb did not rate because I'm kind of out in rural in Amherst and we have a lot of streets with no sidewalks. Crazy, I know. And then the last thing is the commute to work, which I do believe they mean downtown. So that is also people, when they move to Cleveland, they're working downtown or wherever they're working, that's one of the biggest things they look at is the commute. So those 8 factors are what Cleveland Magazine looks at when they rate these suburbs. So we're going to start with number 20. And number 20 is Independence. Independence is just south of Cleveland. It's so easy to get to. It's so close to downtown. Independence is a big business hub because it's easy to get to from the western suburbs, the eastern suburbs, and the southern suburbs. It also has very low taxes. It has a really small school system, excellent schools. I haven't done an Independence video, but I probably should. It's a very small community. It has the 4th shortest average commute time. And the median home price is $255,000. And it's a very close-knit community. It's one of those communities where they were born and raised in Independence and they stay in Independence. So number 20, Independence. Number 19 is Mentor, which I guess did not rank last year, and it's now in the top 20. Mentor is on the east side. It's a very large community. It's one of the biggest area suburbs. It has a population of over 47,000. It's the largest suburb in the top 20. The property taxes are $1,840, the average property tax, which is really inexpensive. And the median home price is about $215,000. They have excellent schools. It's a hub for business, schools, and factories. My stepsister moved out to Mentor, and I've not been able to see her because she's about as far east from Cleveland as I am west in Amherst, so I always like to say. But Mentor's got great schools, affordable housing. There's Mentor on the lake. It's close to the lake. Great spot, Mentor. Number 18, we have Hinckley Township, which is south, and on your way to Medina is Hinckley Township. And the buzzards come there. They're kind of famous in Cleveland. The buzzards come in the spring, and WMMS used to be called the Buzzard because of this. Hinckley Township has the second lowest property taxes, $1,720. 98.1% of the residents in Hinckley own their homes. So that put quite a huge upmark for them. And the median home price is $371,000. That's kind of high. There's beautiful homes in Hinckley. Yeah, March 15th, buzzards flock to this suburb, and they call it Buzzard Day. So Hinckley, low taxes, great homes. There's lots of land. It's really hilly. It's a beautiful part of Ohio. Okay, number 17, Highland Heights, which is kind of surprising. You don't really hear about Highland Heights very often. It's very small. It's on the southeastern side of town. It's very small. There's only 8,390 people that live there. And the median home price is $250,000. It's part of the Mayfield City School District. So that's interesting. It's close to the airport. I was just looking, there's some beautiful homes. You can get, I think I saw a 5,000 square foot home is for sale for like $499,000. But for a 5,000 square foot newer home, that's not bad, not bad. So 17 is Highland Heights. Number 16, Moorland Hills. That's another southern eastern suburb. It's very affluent. It's part of the Orange Schools, and Orange Schools are top notch. They have, let's see, they're number 5 in the safety rank, number 6 in the education rank because it's part of Orange Schools. Well, it's Orange High School. Let's see, there's only 3,300 residents in Moorland Hills. It's the second smallest. Yeah, but they have a cute little downtown. They have a lot of nature there. It's a second small suburb, so, you know, it's very affluent, but great schools, great amenities. There you go. Let's see, number 15, Broadview Heights. I just did a Broadview Heights, Brecksville video not too long ago. Broadview Heights and Brecksville, they've combined, and they share Brecksville, Broadview Heights school systems. Excellent school systems. Newer buildings. It's just beautiful. It's down by the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, and I did my whole, you have to check out that video. It's a beautiful part of town. Very hilly, beautiful downtown area. Let's see, they got good schools. They're number 10. They're number 11 in safety. They have a new state-of-the-art community and rec center. It's, yeah, you're close to nature, you're close to the highway. Brecksville, Broadview Heights, both of them. In fact, Brecksville's a little bit higher up. So Broadview Heights, excellent choice. Number 14 is Hudson. Hudson is, I wouldn't even consider Hudson a Clevelander. I consider it a suburb of Akron, but Cleveland Magazine rates it number 14. It's in Summit County. A lot of people, but I guess with Hudson, you know, if you're going to work in Independence, Hudson's a great option for you. Hudson has excellent schools. They're ranked number 3. Low property taxes, $1,920. Sorry, I've been itching my eye. Beautiful homes, beautiful developments, also very hilly. The downtown is so cute. It's really quaint. You have all kinds of little restaurants and shops. Hudson's adorable. Lots going on there. So, but really, it's kind of a hike from Cleveland, I'm going to be honest. But beautiful town. Okay, next, number 13, Orange Village. Also going into the Orange school system, obviously. And Orange is number 6 in the school system. Median home price is about $302,000. It's also home to Pinecrest, which is this like mixed use development. It's got retail, it's got residential. It's really kind of a cool place. I just drove by it, I've never really been there. It's an East Side thing, and as you know, I'm a West Sider. I do occasionally go out to the East Side though, and which leads us to number 12, Beechwood. Beechwood is home to Beechwood Mall. My kids, for some reason, all of a sudden have decided that that's their new mall. They drive out to Beechwood Mall, maybe because there's a Nordstrom there and there's no Nordstroms on the West Side. The one thing about the East Side, they have better shopping than the West Side. There's a Crate and Barrel out in Beechwood at Legacy Village. There's no Crate and Barrel on the West Side. Beechwood Mall has a lot of specialty stores that just are not on the West Side. I don't know why. The East Side was the first one to get a Whole Foods. It took us like 10 years to get a Whole Foods on the West Side. I don't know why, but Beechwood is home to awesome shopping. Also has excellent schools. The second best school system of the suburbs. Beechwood's, it's also walkability. 90% of the roads have sidewalks. Very diverse, 29.7%, which is the highest in the top 20, propel it into our top 15. So you got Beechwood Place Mall, the Legacy Village is nearby. It's very diverse. Here's the one thing about the East Side, and I didn't know this until I went to college at John Carroll, which is in University Heights, which is not far from Beechwood. So the West Side's not very diverse. I grew up in a neighborhood. We all had to go to the Catholic school, not diverse at all. Catholic, everybody went to the Catholic school. I went to John Carroll, which is a Catholic university, but it's on the East Side. And that was when I first met a lot of Jewish people. And they had the yarmulkes on, they had the curls on the side. They're very Orthodox Jewish. And what I came to learn was, if they're Orthodox Jews, on the weekends, they don't drive, they go to temple. So all of the temples are on the East Side. So it just makes sense, since they have to walk to temple, that they're gonna live close to where they can walk to their temple. So you're gonna have a lot of that on the East Side, and it's kind of cool. Just seeing that diversity, and it was really eye-opening for me, and I realized how sheltered I was being on the West Side. But yeah, it's really cool going to the East Side and seeing all of the diversity, and people going to temple, and people, and then you have this Catholic university. I love it. It's one of the reasons I love Cleveland. So Beechwood, awesome spot. I do love the mall. When I went to John Carroll, I went to that mall all the time. Loved it. All right, here we go. Finally, on a West Side, 11, Avon. I sell a lot of houses in Avon. Avon, you've seen my videos on Avon. Everybody on the West Side wants to live in Avon. They have excellent schools. You can build brand new houses. This was where my good friend Mary Lavelle told me to build almost 20 years ago when it was first booming, and I did not, and I kind of regret it, but it is what it is. Hold on, somebody's calling me. I'll have to call them back later. Avon, small town feel, awesome schools, low taxes. The schools were ranked number 12 on the list. Taxes $2,100 because it's Lorain County. It's still close to downtown. You got Costco, you got all the shopping you need out there. Great spot, right on 90, straight shot to downtown. Love it. Avon. Okay, number 10, Bath Township. Bath is so cool. It's so beautiful. It's very small. Medium home price is $385,000. The home prices have just skyrocketed. Taxes are cheap, $2,000. Yeah, top 10. This is number 10, Bath Township. I'm gonna have to take a ride out there. It's close. It all borders the Cuyahoga National Valley. The park system. There's bike riding. It's just really cute. One of these days I'm gonna have to go down there and just do some video over there, because Bath is really cool. I really, really like it. All right, now we're in the top 10. Number 9, Pepper Pike, of course, East Side. A lot of these are East Sides. Have you noticed this? Maybe I'm on the wrong side of town. Okay, Pepper Pike. Only 6,300 people that live there. Very affluent. 98% of the residents own the houses. It's also part of the Orange County schools, top 10 in housing and safety. Yeah, Pepper Pike, you can't go wrong with Pepper Pike. Very affluent, good school system, safe, great suburb. Awesome. Okay, here we go, back to the west side, yay. Number 8, Bay Village. Love Bay Village, it's on the lake. It does not have cheap taxes. It is the last suburb in Cuyahoga County before you get into Avon Lake. It goes Bay Village and then Avon Lake, which is in Lorain County. But Bay Village, it's very, very safe, very walkable. Let's see. It's number 7 with the schools. Schools are excellent. My good friend Shar is the new superintendent of Bay Village Schools. Yay, Shar. Excellent schools, walkability. It's known for affordability-wise, you're gonna get a smaller house. They have a lot of little bungalows, but if you're really looking, and I almost bought a house, a small house in Bay Village because I wanted my kids to go to the Bay Village schools. But at the end of the day, I decided I needed space because I had 3 kids under the age of 6. So no, they were under the age of 5 actually. So average price home, $262,000. A lot of these homes were built in the 50s era, but on the lake, oh my gosh, when you go down Lake Road, and that's what I love about Bay Village, no matter where you are, you could probably get to the lake and you just see people walking, running, walking their dogs, walking their babies in the stroller. It's just so walkable. Every time I go to Bay, everybody's walking around. In fact, when my kids were little, they have this park. They have a beautiful park. We call it the Wooden Park. My kids loved it. And I would take them there all the time. They absolutely loved it. I wish that I lived in Bay Village because they had an awesome pool area for their residents. And I couldn't take my kids there because we don't live in Bay. But Bay Village, number 8. Okay, number 7 is Chagrin Falls. Also on the east side, such a cute little town. And it actually has a waterfall. That's why they call it the Falls. The high schoolers, every Halloween, they do, and it's very hilly, they do a pumpkin. I think it's the day after. I don't know if it's Halloween night or the night after. They take all the pumpkins from the neighborhood and they smash them and then they slide down this hill. It makes the news every year. But Chagrin Falls has amazing, it says stellar. Cleveland Magazine calls it stellar school system, number 4 on the list. So excellent schools, very safe. It's number 15 it ranks for safety. They have the Chagrin Falls waterfall on the downtown. It's so cute. It looks like it go on a postcard. You have little shops, and there's like a little popcorn shop. They have a little theater. It's just the cutest little town to visit. And I know my daughter, she was like obsessed with Chagrin Falls. She's like, Mom, I'm gonna buy this house in Chagrin Falls, and then I'm gonna buy this house in Chagrin Falls. It is adorable. I do love Chagrin Falls. Number 6, back to the west side, Avon Lake. Avon Lake, I love Avon Lake. I think if I could go back in time and choose a suburb to raise my kids in, I'm thinking it would either be Westlake or Avon Lake. Avon Lake is on the water. It's got, I love Avon Lake schools. They're excellent schools. The taxes are cheaper because you're in Lorain County. It's got the best of both worlds, right? You got a lakefront lifestyle, and it's got the second highest number of home sales because everybody wants to move. I think it's second to Avon. Avon, on the west side, people want to either live in Avon or Avon Lake. Personally, I'd rather live in Avon Lake because I like it. It's closer to the water. It's not as congested as Avon, but you still get the tax benefits. The median home price is $272,000. It's just, it's great. I love Avon Lake. Okay, number 5, Westlake. Not surprising. Westlake, it's a top suburb. It's large. It's got a lot of industry in it, so taxes are lower. It's affordable, $2,000 for your property taxes because of all the industry. Westlake has Crocker Park. I was just there yesterday. Brio went out of business during COVID, and my daughter and I checked out its replacement, Leo's Italian Social. It was pretty good. I'm not sure I like the way they decorated the inside, but Crocker Park is in Westlake. Westlake has an amazing rec center, amazing parks, new schools that are excellent schools. I just sold a home in Westlake. It's new construction. It won't be ready until October. But what's nice about Westlake, is there something for everyone. You can get a house for $150,000 or you can get a house for millions of dollars. So Westlake has something for everyone. I love it. Let's see. 100% of the streets are walkable. Every street in Westlake has a sidewalk. So it's close to 90. And if you're close to Crocker Road, turns into Stearns, that'll take you to 480 and also the Turnpike. So it's a nice location, close to downtown, awesome amenities, great youth services, great senior services. It's a great suburb. I love it. It's probably my #1 suburb for Cuyahoga County on the west side. Okay, number 4. Wow, Solon, not surprising. Another affluent suburb on the east side. Let's see. It says, there are only so many certainties in life. Death, taxes, and the Solon City School District nabbing the #1 education ranking. They nab it every single year. Solon schools, #1. If you are looking for on the east side and you want top-notch schools, go no further than Solon. The median home price, it doesn't say, but they're going up. It's one of the best places to live. It's not a surprise. You know, Solon and these other ones are always top 5. Solon's always in the top 5. You can't go wrong with Solon. It's kind of pricier, but you know, you get what you pay for. So Solon, great suburb. Okay, now number 3, Brecksville. And Brecksville, I just talked about Broadview Heights, and Broadview Heights was number 15. So why is Broadview Heights 15 and Brecksville is number 3? And they share the same school district. Well, let's figure it out why. It's because of education and safety rankings. So Brecksville, the homes are a little bit more expensive, I would say, than Broadview Heights. You can tell a difference when I'm not super familiar with that area. I have friends that live down there, but when I did my video, I did notice a slight difference from when I was in Broadview Heights than when I was in Brecksville. So I think the safety ranking, I mean, obviously the schools, they rank, but Broadview Heights has the same schools. But I'm thinking it's the safety ranking. It may be because of the park system is in Brecksville. And let's see. The community services probably? I'm not really sure. It's got $2,400 property tax. It's got low taxes too. $2,400, it's modest. It's not super low. But Brecksville, it's beautiful down there. If you are moving to Cleveland and you have a job in the Independence area, I would really recommend that you take a look in the Brecksville, Broadview Heights area. It's right there, or even Independence. But Brecksville, Broadview Heights, if you want a larger school system, it's gorgeous. You're so close. That park is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's beautiful. So Brecksville, I'm not surprised, number 3. Okay, number 2, Richfield Village, east side. Safest suburb in the list. It's small. Let's see, it's jumped 10 spots in this year's list compared to last year because of the booming housing market. Their property tax is only $1,600. Wow. Yeah, it's a rural suburb, Richfield Village. I would imagine it, Richfield. I don't know if it's part of the Mayfield School District. I'd have to look that up. But Richfield Village, east side, super cute. Actually, Richfield's where, kind of by Bath down there, because the Coliseum, that used to be, it's in Richfield. The Coliseum, it was where we used to have our concerts, the basketball, the Cavaliers used to play there, the Force, the soccer team. I saw many concerts, Duran Duran, U2. Did I see the Grateful Dead there? I don't know, but the Coliseum. Everybody who grew up in the 70s and 80s, you all know what the Coliseum is. It's no longer there. Thank God we get to go downtown Cleveland now for all those concerts. But Richfield Village, number 2. All right, are you ready for number 1? Do you know what it is? Take a guess. It's a west side suburb. Rocky River. Rocky River. Yep, number 1. Why? It's close to downtown. I don't even have to read it. I can tell you why. Amazing schools. Top-notch schools. Safe. Very safe. Walkability. Every sidewalk has every yard has a sidewalk. Close to shopping, yep. You got Westgate Mall, which is in Fairview, not Rocky River, but it's close. People think it's Rocky River, it's not. But close to shopping. They have a cute little downtown area. There's a Heinen's there. There's a cute little area. There's a little wine bar. There's a little Italian restaurants. It's so cute. It's on the water. One of my favorite neighborhoods, it's called Tangletown. And when I lived in Lakewood in high school, I would go running down there. Oh my God, these houses are so cute, but they're so expensive. Tangletown. And it's like by the Cleveland Yacht Club. You go down this little hill, you have the yacht club there. And then these little, they call it Tangletown because these little streets, they just go in and out of each other. And oh, the most beautiful, like brick Tudors, gorgeous homes, lakefront homes. Rocky River, #1. Not surprised at all. And usually, Rocky River, it's always in the top 5. Usually it's in the top 3, not surprisingly. So there you have it. Top 20 suburbs of Cleveland, according to Cleveland Magazine. Hey, if you're looking to move to Cleveland and you're interested in any of these suburbs or any other suburb, give me a call. My info's down below. I'd love to help. I've always said I'm a West Sider, but I know the East Side pretty well, and and if I can't help you, I can refer you to somebody who knows those areas, very, very well. And hey, there you have it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss next week's video. Thank you.